Yeah, codes everybody, because today we'll continue on with a game called Return to Shironagasu Island. Where were we? Here we are. What do you think of this beauty? Quite a big skipjack tuna, isn't it? It's amazing, but maybe it's a little too big. They wouldn't believe that I could catch such a big fish by myself. Nah, whatever. It'll be fine. Alright, consider it sold. Is this enough? Are you serious? That's more than enough. Mighty good doing business with you. I don't know what you're up to, but good luck with it. Thanks. They should have become frustrated by now. Come on, fishy, let's go and see how the girls are doing. Well, what have we here? They're doing something over there next to the hut. I should hide and see what they're up to. Come on, Aniko, put your back into it. Less whining, more digging. Let's finish that hole. Eek, I live a sedentary life. It is impossible for anyone to dig a hole with this crummy plank. You're slacking off, Nanako. Alex, how long have you been taking a break? Get back to digging right now. Eek, wait, give me a minute. Let me rest a bit longer. Akira, you're just watching and not doing anything yourself. Did you say something, Nanako? I already made those balls in the roof, didn't I? I'm not sure if making such ramshackle things can be considered work. Why is making a toilet so important to you in the first place? You can just go into the bushes. A clean toilet is of utmost importance to a lady, Nanako. We are civilized people. Do I have to drag you out of the Stone Age? Eek, I'm at my limit though. I didn't eat much. I can faint any minute. Oh, Ikeda, why hast oh, Ikeda, why hast thou forsaken me? I'll never forgive you. That brat. What happened to your photographic memory? You're the one who abandoned me. Don't turn things around. When you finish digging that hole, go pick some palm fruit as well. Pick some palm fruit? I think you're totally misreading my acrobatic abilities. Ask Alex instead. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Wasn't expecting anything from the two of you in the first place. Fine, I'll do it myself. What? Are you sure about that? How dare you question my abilities? Come to think of it, I once broke my leg, which traumatized me, and now I'm scared of heights. There's absolutely no way I can climb a palm tree. Oh, my back to friggin' stretch, boys. Now that's unexpected. So you're just as incompetent as us and can only complain. Nanako, you... Well, let's be civilized. Just as I expected. If I leave them like this, they'll end up killing each other even before they starve to death. I'd better make my big entrance. Well, you girls look like you're having trouble with something. Whatever seems to be the issue. Oh, it's only you, Ikeda. It's nothing. Doing fine. Everything's been going really well now you're not here to mess things up all the time. Right, Nanako? Yeah. Oh, really? That's very good to hear. So you don't need me to help you with anything. Like we need your help. We're doing so well on our own. I see. Well, glad you're doing so well. I just caught a really big fish, but it looks like you girls don't need it. But don't worry about me, I'll just eat it by myself. Big fish? Are you serious? Did you catch something? Did you really catch a big fish? What a massive skipjack tuna, but there's something fishy about that fish. Why was it swimming so close to shore, and how were you able to catch it with your bare hands? You're saying that you don't want to eat it then. Fine by me. Don't be like that. I was just kidding. Skipjack tuna swim all over the place, and you really did catch it with your bare hands because you're such a wonderful person. Please let me eat it. What? Did someone say big fish? Wow, it's huge. Did you catch it? Ikeda, you're amazing. What are you saying, Alex? You said I was a detective with a bad rep. You wouldn't want to eat a fish caught by someone like that now, would you? What are you saying? You're the most wonderful and trustworthy person in the world again. I would never say something like that. Huh, not only did you not apologize properly, but you also lied. No fish for you. Eek, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I really was in the wrong. I apologize for saying bad things about you. Please, Sir Ikeda, could I have some fish, please? What? Why are you both groveling to him? Didn't we say we do everything on our own? We can totally get by without Ikeda's help. Mr. Ikeda, sir, that girl still dares to disrespect you. How should we deal with her? My, isn't Akira stubborn? I'm actually impressed that she's still trying to hold her head high. There's no way in hell I'm going to apologize to you. Akira, just apologize to him. After all, we won't be able to do anything without his help. Let's just apologize and eat this fish together. Ugh. I'm sorry. Huh? Did you say something? Or was it just your stomach growling? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please let me eat that fish. I'm gonna starve to death otherwise. Please, Ikeda. That sounded like a bogus apology, but I'll take what I can get. But you better watch your mouth in the future, Missy. Alright, let's eat this fish together. Yay, sashimi. Thank God, something actually edible. What a humiliation. But I couldn't resist any longer. My stomach made me. Wonder how he's gonna reveal it to them. That felt really satisfying. But I'm not going to just let them off the hook. They might turn their backs on me again. I need to make them suffer as much as possible. What a beautiful sunset, right, Ikeda? Hey, do you have a minute? What is it, Alex? What's going on? Alex looks around to make sure no one else is here. I wanted to ask you something. How can you become a detective? Become a detective? When I looked at you, I realized just how honorable and trustworthy detectives are. That's why I want to become a detective too. Living in a world full of danger and excitement. I've changed my mind. Being a detective is such a thrilling and worthwhile job. It's totally amazing. I see, so you want to become a detective too. Alex is already trying to wind me around her finger. Okay. But you still think I'm a pervy and bad detective, don't you? Yet you tell me such things with such apparent ease. There are so many things I need to learn. Can I be your assistant? There are so many things I want you to teach me, Ikeda. Ha! Out of the blue. Someone who just said that I was a perverted and unreliable person with a bad rep wants to become a detective. Maybe she wants to become my assistant just so she can have a leg up on the other two. You're more cunning than I thought, Alex. Ikeda, I want to know more about you. I want to be with you and do many things together. Wowzers! I would have believed her if we weren't stranded on a deserted island. Alex is a real vixen. Alex, I'm glad you feel that way. Let me think about it. I'd be really happy if I could become your partner. I'm looking forward to your answer. Wow. Girls are scary. It almost felt as if she was going to confess her love to me. I almost believed what she was saying. Now don't be fooled, Ikeda. She's only saying that to take advantage of you. Keep your head on straight. Don't forget how they humiliated you. Ikeda, can I talk to you for a second? What now? Are you guys taking turns or something? What do you want? Taking turns? Did someone else talk to you? Hey, we're the best partners, aren't we? We always help each other in hard times, right? Right? Yeah, that's how I felt, but didn't you say that you didn't want to be my partner anymore? Now you're just a vague acquaintance to me, not a partner. Such a shame. Eek. I was just kidding. You know that I say bad things sometimes, right? But in fact, I really care about you. So promise me that we'll stick together for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. Promise me that. Neneko, do you want to marry me or what? But you said earlier that you no longer wanted to be my partner, and you were pretty serious about it. That's why I don't believe what you're telling me now. But I realized something when you were gone, that I don't get along well with those wealthy snobs. I now know that they'll only treat me like their slave or their plaything. Oh no, this sounds just like the saga of Anathan. Anathan. In that movie, men kill each other over a woman. Does this mean that we'll have to kill each other to get your attention? I bet I'll be the first one to be killed. Please, Akira, don't leave me. I don't want them to kill me. I'll do whatever it takes. Yeah, but what good are you on this desert island without a computer? I'm the only one who knows anything about survival, so right now, you're just dead weight. I think you just crushed a part of my soul. Well, how about I let you have your way with me for a bit? Like letting you rest your head on my lap, or holding each other while sleeping. Meh. I doubt either would be that memorable. Damn you, Akira. You should learn when it's better to not open your mouth at all. But you're the only one I can rely on. Please help me. We're amazing partners, and we made it off that island together, right? Well, that's true, I guess. I'll keep it in mind. What do you mean you'll keep it in mind? Stop being vague. Anyway, that's all I had to say. I'm counting on you. Huh? Is this supposed to be a decision or something? Huh. I think Nanako was also trying to get in with me. She's really bad at talking, so that didn't win her any points. If I have to compare the two, then Alex is definitely better. Nanako is right that we have made it off that island together, and she's a great partner. I feel like she'd be the first one to stab me in the back if something happened, though. Nanako really doesn't seem to get along well with the other two. Maybe I should help her out if she really changes her mind. If she's really serious about it. Oh, hello, Akira. You girls, you really aren't taking turns. What do you want, Akira? I don't know what you're talking about. I just wanted to give you some friendly advice. Advice? Yeah, you're an insensitive clod, so I thought I should tell you that bad things will happen if you make the wrong choices. As the heir to the Edgeworth family, I wield considerable power. Do you understand what this means? No, not really. For crying out loud, why am I not surprised? Here's how it is. My family can make a poor detective like you disappear in the blink of an eye, just like taking out the trash. You'll be disappointed if you make the wrong choices. That's why I came here, just to give you a word of advice. You should be grateful. Huh? What? You still don't understand? How dense are you? If you have to choose between the three of us, you should choose me. That's my friendly advice. You're welcome. Choose either of the other two and things won't end well for you. I'm sure that you already know how dreadful my family is. I hope that you'll make the right decision, for your own sake. Never underestimate the power of the Edgeworth family. You'll definitely regret it, understood? Yeah? What was that all about? It felt like she was bragging about her family. Maybe she was also trying to get on my good side, just like the other two. If that's the case, then she needs to work on her pitch. Maybe because of her aristocratic background, she grew up looking down on others, which explains her attitude. Empty threats do not work on me. She's like the daughter of a supervillain trying to manipulate others with the power of money. Huh, that was clumsy of her. Why are you not saying anything? Don't forget what I just said, or you'll regret it. That will be all. Huh. Looks like everyone is starting to cling to me because I'm their only hope. All three of them had their own approach. In any case, this feels good. They're finally beginning to value what I do for them. But this is only the beginning. It's time to really change them at their cores. Anyway, it's almost dark. Time to go back to the hut. What an asshole. Hey, what did you and Akira talk about? You aren't trying to stab me in the back, are you? Stab you in your back? How could you even think such a thing? I would never dream of it. Me neither. We just had a chat and didn't talk about anything unusual. Oh really? So why does my gut tell me something else? Didn't you talk to him as well? What did you talk about then? The same as you, just some chit-chat. I highly doubt that. Hey, I'm not doing anything suspicious. You're being suspicious. Sheesh, just like Nanako said, they'll be at each other's throats before long. Hey, what's going on here? Why are your girls arguing? Akira's trying to set us up against each other. Do something about it. What are you saying, Nanako? Are you trying to set me up by spouting that kind of nonsense? Hey, calm down. It's already dark, so go to bed early today. You should save your strength. You're right. We should sleep early. Sleep is important for survival and for being a detective, right? Yeah, you're totally right. Let's all go to sleep. Why am I always the bad guy? Let me just clear my throat. Alright then, I'll sleep over here in this wide area. You girls can sleep over there. Okay. At least we're all girls. It's so cramped here and smelly. Neneko's sticking up the place the most. Don't be so rude. You smell a bit better because you swam in the sea, but your school uniform still reeks. It smells like a dirty, damp mop. How can you wear such smelly clothes? Smells fine to me. Well, to be honest, it smells better than in the lifeboat. Eek. Did someone just touch my butt? I didn't touch it, which means that Akira did it. Maybe I did touch it, but only because it's so cramped over here. Besides, we're all girls. Who cares? Also, word of warning. I can't sleep without hugging a doll, so I might hug you in my sleep. That would be awkward. Nanako, want to switch places with me? Not a chance in hell. I always end up being assaulted by Akira. Akira, you're breathing down my neck. Are you doing that on purpose? Be quiet already. I can't do anything about it because we're so close to each other. You're worrying too much. Whoa, something just touched me. Sorry, that was me. I didn't mean to, though. Alex, don't tell me that you also like to assault other girls. I feel so unsafe. Hey, too much talking. Shut up and go to sleep. Yeah, we're going to sleep. Oh, still the middle of the night, or is this morning? No more. I can't anymore. Hey, Nanako. What? Did you just try to get into my panties? Stop saying stupid things. Hey, could you come outside with me? I have to go right now. Why do you want to go outside with me? I'll never go with you unless you tell me why. And even if you tell me why, I might still not go. I'm hearing the call of nature. What? What the hell is that supposed to mean? I don't hear anything. You're freaking me out. Nanako, you have a photographic memory, but you only remember useless trivia. You really don't know what I mean? I really don't have time for chit-chat, so would you kindly... I really don't know what you're getting at. Besides, the two of us shouldn't go outside when it's dark. Someone might try to kill us. Nobody's going to kill you. Or do you want to be murdered? I can do that right here, right now. Now I'm so terrified. I can no longer go outside. I'm sorry, I won't scare you anymore. Please come with me. Pretty please, with cherry on top. If you apologize to me, you become even scarier. Why do you want to go outside anyway? I need to water the flowers, so come with me, please. Why do you want to water the flowers in the middle of the night? I think that the flowers outside are mallows, of the plant family Malvaceae. But why do you want to water them at night? You can do it in the morning. You know what I'm talking about, but you're just plain dumb. I can't hold it until morning. Toilet, I have to go to the toilet. You need to poop. You just have to... Should have just said that you needed to poop if you have to poop. Shush. Don't shout such filthy words. Besides, I meant the other number. Not that it even matters. Please hurry. I can't hold it any longer. Just go pee by yourself. You don't need me to hold your hand, right? Would you go to the toilet alone in this darkness? Fine, I'll go with you. But only if you promise to also come with me when I need to go. Alright, I promise. Now please, hurry up. Alright, I said I'd go with you. Don't need to pull me along like that. So Akira just wanted to go to the toilet. Why did she have to make such a big deal out of it? But when she says toilet, is she referring to that rickety shack she made earlier? That's no different from just taking a piss in the bushes. Whoa, how far are you going to pull me in? I'm already halfway inside the toilet. I'm scared of dark and narrow places, especially dark and narrow toilets. I didn't mean to eavesdrop on them, but I just happened to be near that toilet and couldn't help but overhear them. Alright, just let me go. I'll fall into the toilet otherwise. I'm gonna fall. Oh no, I can't do it here. I'm scared. This place is too dark and narrow. I can't do it here. Did you hear that? Akira, did you hear that? I'm sorry, I have a toilet trauma, so I can't do it here. Ah, for crying out loud, what are they doing in there? Hey, Nanako, are you okay? No, I'm totally not okay. I'm glad that hole hasn't been used as a toilet yet. I would have held a lifelong grudge against Akira otherwise. Aren't you glad that you fell into an empty hole? Where did Akira go? Hell if I know, that rich bitch. She pushed me down and just ran away. Well, she can't have gone very far. Did she just say that she has a toilet trauma? Come to think of it, Akira's been weird about toilets ever since we were stranded here. What could have happened to her? In any case, I just wish she would apologize to me. Toilet trauma, huh? Ah, she came back. I can't take this anymore. I'll be a good girl. Please unlock the door. Huh? I think she's reliving some kind of traumatic moment. Hey, Akira, it's alright. If you want, you can tell us what happened. Talking about it might help, even if it's painful. Promise me that you won't laugh no matter what. I might burst out laughing depending on what you're going to say. Ouch! It's okay, no one will laugh at you. Alex, you're awake? I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Oh well, now that you're also awake, you might as well join us. I know, let's start a campfire and talk a bit. Watching the flames dance will put your mind at ease. Take all the time you need, Akira. I can talk when you're ready. Thank you, Akira. I wish we had some marshmallows. Cool. When I was little, not even a teenager, my parents once took me to this very old mansion. The building probably had a long history, but to me, as a kid, it just felt spooky. I was afraid that Dracula would appear at any moment. A party for wealthy people was being held there. It was a family party, but it was also quite formal, so it wasn't a lot of fun for kids. Everyone was pretending to be good people, but I could see them judging me as if I was some kind of prize animal. It felt awkward, and I hated the party. I guess the wealthy have their own problems. I bet if you constantly have to think about your family, social status, and networking, you'll automatically get a stiff upper lip. You're no stranger to those kinds of parties either, aren't you, Alex? Huh? Me? No, I've never been to those kinds of parties. Because how do I put it? My family's always been overprotective of me. Huh, that's unexpected. Although I disliked the other guests, I especially had a nasty feeling about the mansion itself, as if it was infested by something evil. And something horrible did happen when I went to the bathroom. My mother is a real worrywart. There was no need for her to be worried about me just going to the toilet. I mean, I was old enough to be able to go by myself. To be honest, I was a little bit scared. In any case, I couldn't hear any sounds from outside of the toilet. It would have been fine if it was quiet, but it was a little bit too quiet. I decided to quickly finish without thinking strange thoughts. What? What was that sound? Is someone there? Hey, what's going on? Stop playing pranks on me. Eek, who's there? If you don't stop it right now, I'll tell my father. Stop, I'm really angry. After I said that, that noise suddenly stopped. I couldn't hear anything anymore. The silence became so terrifying that I felt as if I'd been transported to another world. Suddenly, I heard something coming from outside the toilet. An inhuman voice? Yeah, it was a terrifying inhuman voice. A terrifying voice that could not have been that of a person. It sounded as if it came from the depths of a sewer. If it really was the voice of a person, why did it sound like that? And the voice spoke very slowly, as if it had something very important to say. Your family has brought misery to the lives of so many people. You must pay for their sins with your life. What? What are you talking about? I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. Death is the only way you can suffer. Pain can take many different forms. This is how you will die. You are going to die right here, right now. What are you talking about? Don't you dare threaten me. Cut it out. Leave me alone. Then it was suddenly silent. It became so quiet that the silence almost hurt my ears, as if the temperature had dropped. I then heard something crawling on the ground. You don't scare me. My father will be here soon, and he'll have your head. What the fuck? Holy shit. Huh? Eek. Suddenly, blood-red hands were grasping at me across the floor, moaning eerily. They were trying to grab me. I then realized I wasn't talking to a person. It wasn't a prank. It was a terrifying monster. I'd managed to put on a brave face until then, but what I saw chilled my spine. Anyone would have freaked out. It was such a horrific sight. I was so scared. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Why do I have to die? I didn't do anything. Mama, Papa, please. Please help. Please, I'll do anything you want. Please help me. I was begging for my life, but I could only hear that eerie moaning. A red hand then reached out across the floor and grabbed me. Very well. I was supposed to slaughter you, but I shall spare you. However, I have one condition. You must swear the following on your life. From here on forth, when you are on the toilet, you must never ever reply if someone calls you. Should you ever break this promise, I shall appear again and will take your life. I promise I won't. I promise I won't. Please forgive me. Let me out of here. Nobody answered, and the voice was gone. The only sound I could hear was that of my own cries. I heard the ruffle outside of the toilet. That's all I could hear. Suddenly, the strange atmosphere went back to normal, and the red hands disappeared. It happened so quickly that I wondered if I had just imagined things, but I hadn't. Akira, are you in there? Is everything all right? Did anything happen? It was my mother's voice. I was about to answer, but then I remembered the promise I'd made. I stayed silent. I wanted to answer, but then I remembered the pact I had made with that demon. When I answered Akira, I could feel it in my bones. Akira, please answer me. Did something happen? Are you all right? I'm worried about you. Please answer me. Akira, why don't you answer me? Please answer me. Answer me. Answer me. Answer me. Okay, repetitive. I tried to stay as quiet as I could, stifling my cries. Tried to say, the voice that sounded like my mother's changed into a horrible voice, and it banged on the door so hard that I was afraid it would break. Still, I weathered the storm, and after a while, it became silent again. However, I could still feel the presence of something on the other side of the door. That thing was still there. Good girl, never forget. I am always there, watching you. I wonder what that is for real. Is that an actual ghost? That was a terrifying experience I had on the toilet. You should have warned us you were going to tell a scary story. I don't think I'll go to the toilet ever again. Not of my concern. Besides, the horrors I've experienced pale in comparison to what you're feeling right now. That's an incredible story. No wonder you're traumatized. I was about to say, yeah, right. However, after everything we've seen on that island, I'll believe anything at this point. Isn't it like you're scared of white sheets? You believe that they're ghosts. Perhaps you remember things differently than how they really were. Or maybe someone at the party played a nasty prank on you. As I said, I told you everything exactly as I remember it. Are you calling me a liar? I didn't say that. Anyway, you said that you swore that you would never answer if someone called you when you were on the toilet. You go outside to poop, right? So if in that case, the earth is your toilet, which means that outer space is the outside of your toilet. Which means that the demon can't hear you because sound waves don't propagate in a vacuum. Which means that the demon has no more power over you. Use this to your advantage. You have to keep on pooping in the wild outdoors. Nanako, I think I'd like to kill you now. Can I stab a knife into your eye? I'm sorry. And you say things like that so quietly, you're 10 times scarier than usual. It must have been hard to talk about such a painful experience. Let us know if we can do anything to help. We're here for you. I really don't want your sympathy. I just wanted everyone to know about what happened to me. It feels good to get it off my chest. That's all. So are you going to keep your promise? If I don't, he'll come and kill me. I have no other choice. But isn't it stressful to keep doing that? Imagine living your life being afraid of going to the toilet. Toilets were designed to be a place where you can relax, you know. If only there was a way for you to break your curse. Can we help her in any way, Keta? I wonder if there is. These things are above my pay grade. We could try summoning the demon just to prove that it's not real. Neneko, would you be able to do that if you were in my shoes? Well, between facing your fears and sitting in fear on the toilet for the rest of your life, wouldn't facing your fears be a better choice? In any case, you should decide what you'd like to do. I really want to get rid of this curse, but I don't want to get killed either. You have to decide for yourself. But if you want to face your fears, you should go for it. I'd be happy to help you. The other girls as well. Besides, even if you stay quiet on the toilet, you might have a sacred epiphany while taking a dump and subconsciously go, you'd better take care of this curse before that happens. But I'm scared. Anyway, we should get off this island first. We can decide what to do after that. That would be safer. Or you could hire 100 samba dancers to dance around the toilet. They say that having cheerful people around will drive demons away. No. I've made up my mind. Let's settle this once and for all. What? You really didn't want to do it, but now you're going to do it here? If I don't do this right now, you guys won't shut up about it. And I don't want to have 100 samba dancers surrounding me when I go to the toilet. So I want to settle this here. I want to do it my own way. Hey, what I said about the samba dancers was just an analogy. You should decide for yourself. Are you going through with this? If you want us to, we'll help. I've made up my mind. I just want to get this over with. It sure can't be worse than having to listen to Naneko's crazy ideas. Besides, we made it back from Shironagasu Island in one piece. So being afraid of something like this is nonsense. I bet Giselle is laughing down on me from heaven as well. Alright, get ready. Go inside that ramshackle toilet and we will call you from outside. But I wonder if such a shabby hole in the ground would count as an actual toilet. Akira's made up her mind, so let's help her and get this over with. Just for your information, I'm not going to actually do anything inside the toilet. I'm just going to wait for you to call me and will then answer. Nothing else. Yeah, Captain Obvious. Oh, so here we go then. Alright, here goes nothing, but before we do, I have to end it here. Because I have to prepare for work, so this is Return to Shironagasu Island. What the hell? That was kinda random, having Akira's toilet trauma? Well, whatever. This is so silly. For to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.